Hello and welcome into another Zoot Booster, your weekly shot in the arm to help you build and grow your business in the beauty and barber business. This episode is number 7 in the 10-part continuing series on the 10 Commandments of Professional Haircutting. We've been rattling through them one at a time, and we are up to number 7. So very happy to have you here joining me. And you know the kind of stuff we gotta say. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, like the video. You know somebody in the business who could benefit from the video, share the video. And if you agree or disagree with the content in the video, let me know about it in the comments. Let's get a conversation started about how this impacts you, other people in the business, and how we all can grow together. There's 328 million heads of hair in America and many more around the world. There's enough heads for everybody. We can all make a ton of money and have a ton of fun in the beauty and barber business. Commandment number 7, thou shalt not forget to rebook. Now, this one's an interesting one. Because the commandments are set up 5 thou shall and 5 thou shall not, in the second half here, they're worded as shall nots, but they're things you want to do. We want to rebook our clients. So I worded it as thou shalt not forget to rebook, which means thou shalt rebook. I think you know that. You understand it. You know where I'm coming from. Rebooking. We're going to talk about what it is to rebook. We're going to talk about why rebooking is so very, very important. And of course, I'm not going to give you that stuff without telling you how to do it so that you're comfortable and confident with the idea of doing it. Because if you understand what it is and you understand why you need to be doing it, if you buy into that, you're going to want to do it. And let's make it simple. We'll tell you exactly what you need to do. I've got a couple of sentences that make it so very easy. But rebooking is the art, and it is an art. It can be practiced, it can be nurtured, it can be developed. It is a skill. It is the act of securing the client's next appointment before they depart from this appointment. Before they get out of the building, locking them down on the book for their next haircut or hair color or whatever service it is that you perform. Securing the next appointment, rebooking the client. Rebooking is one skill that if you can do this, dare I say this, if you can be an effective rebooker, and we'll define effective, if you can be an effective rebooker, you don't have to know how to do anything else. Rebooking alone will put you in the top 10% of earners in the beauty and barber business if you are highly, highly effective at getting it done. Because essentially what you're doing is you're securing your future business. You're locking up your book for down the road. Every single haircut, you're putting another haircut on your book. That's what it is and why it is so very important. Now, I said effective. I said I'd define it. What it means to be effective is 2 things. Number 1, compliance on your part. Rebooking should be offered. Every single client, every single haircut, every single visit, every single time, forever. It's a never-ending process. It should be offered to 100% of your traffic. That is your minimally accepted standard. Anything less than 100 is not okay. Effectiveness, 80%. 8 out of 10 should rebook. The cool thing about rebooking is I've always believed that rebooking is one of the most powerful tools we have in our industry. It's one of the most powerful tape measures that we have to measure customer satisfaction. Bottom line, at the end of the day, happy clients rebook. Satisfied clients will rebook. Unsatisfied clients will not. Maybe they'll rebook and they'll cancel later, but they won't generally rebook. And it's a true measure of that. People will give you excuses. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, the kids have soccer practice. Oh, I've got some changes coming up at work. Oh, I've got some stuff going on with my parents. There's all kinds of reasons. And some of them are absolutely legitimate. 2 out of 10. People will have legitimate reasons not to rebook. It just doesn't fit their life and who they are and how they manage their time and calendar. And that's okay. But for 80% of the people out there, if they're happy and they're offered the opportunity to rebook, they will rebook. So checking your rebook rate, the percentage of people that you serve who rebook their next appointment before they leave, is a wonderful way to stick a thermometer in your customer satisfaction. Just that simple. So We talked about what it is, getting the client to book before they leave. We talked about why. It secures the future of your book. It's a solid measurement of client satisfaction. And we talked about the percentage, 80%. Now, let's get into how. How do you want to rebook? What do you need to do? What do you need to say? Here's where you get your pencil out. Here's where you get your paper, your notebook, and you write it down. 2 sentences. And I'll tell you, you only need one or the other at any one time. Some of you need sentence number 1, and some of you will need sentence number 2. Typically, you won't use both of them at the same time, but you should know what both of them are and know when to use them. Here are your 2 circumstances and your 2 sentences to make you a powerful and effective rebooker. First, if you are busy, if your book is tight and you are a busy professional, here's what you say. It's very simple. Write it down. Take the client up front, sell their take-home product, ring them up, take their money, give them their change, give them 2 cards for referrals, you know, all that good stuff. And then say to them, remember, you're busy. So you say to them, I'm busy. If you don't book your appointment now for your next haircut, you're probably not going to get in. If you're busy, you say, I'm busy. It's true. It's a factual statement, and they already know it. I'm busy. You should book today before you leave so you're assured of getting the date and time that you want. I know you like Tuesdays in the afternoon. How's the 14th of the month at 2:30? Boom. Steered them right to the spot I wanted them to have. Not ambiguous, not open-ended, not blind, but very specific and direct. I'm busy. If you don't book today, you're probably not going to get in. 4 weeks from today, that's the 14th. I know you like the afternoons on Tuesday. How's 2:30? Some form of that dialogue will drop the client directly in your book for the next visit. You're appealing to the reality of the situation. Now, if you're not busy, you don't say that. We're going to be truthful. If you're not busy, you need sentence number 2 or phrase number 2. Sentence number 1 is great if you're busy. But if you're not as busy, sentence number 2 sounds like this. You ready? Here we go. You take them up front, you finish them up just like before, and then you say this. Because clients like you are sending their friends, I'm getting busier every week. In order to ensure that you get the spot you want, let's make your next appointment today before you leave. Listen to that again. Because clients like you are sending their friends, that is a very not so subtle reminder of the importance of referrals. A little bit of a guilt trip. Everybody else is sending their friends. Clients thinking, wait a minute, I'm not sending my friends. I better get on the stick. Everybody else is sending their friends. I'm the only one not sending my friends? Wow, I better get busy. Not so subtle reminder to send their friends. And then I'm looking out for you because clients like you are sending their friends. I'm getting busier every week. And I appreciate that. But in order to get you the time and the date that you want, you should really make your appointment today before you leave. That's rebooking. It's just that simple. It works like magic. When you say the right thing to the right person at the right time under the right circumstances, their response is going to be right on. That is rebooking. And rebooking is commandment number 7 in the 10 commandments of professional haircutting. Thou shalt not forget to rebook. How many times have we done that? The forget part. We finish up a client, we do everything we should do. They hit the door, they're in the parking lot, and we go, oh, I forgot to rebook them. Don't forget. That's the commandment. And rebooking is the skill. I want to help you build and grow your business. I'd love to have you join me in my $100,000 Haircutter Academy. There's a link in the video description. I'd love to have you join me online in my online community. There's a link in the video description. And I'd love to help you with something like phone coaching. Yes, there's a link in the video description for one-on-one phone coaching, which, by the way, is a part of the online academy, so you can get it wrapped up in your academy membership. But one way or the other, I'm here to help you. Let's build your business. Let's get you to become a $100,000 hair cutter. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you again next week on The Booster Shot. Have a great day.